Welcome back once again. In this video I'll be talking about various medications and prescriptions and types of medicine that people with fibromyalgia often use. Oh, there's the light. First of all, the first type of medicine that most people with fibromyalgia use are actually anti-seizure drugs. They include Neurontin, Lyrica, and there aren't any others listed here. Personally, I am on gabapentin. Let's see if you can actually see that. There we go, gabapentin. It is an anti-seizure medicine that is actually also used for diabetics. What its main purpose is, aside from preventing seizures, is to help your nerves. Often it's given to diabetics for and thus we enter the fog. It's hold on, I'm gonna look this up. There we go. Diabetic neuropathy, where it can cause numbness and pain in your nerves, which actually I believe in diabetes leads to most cases of amputation if it's not treated. The gabapentin is what actually gets rid of most of my full body aches. One of my main problems when I first was diagnosed was I would have this numbing ache all over my body at all times, and it would render me in so much pain I was unable to move. I had to leave work, and eventually it led to me having to quit both of my, getting laid off from one of my jobs and having to quit another. But the gabapentin has really helped, and it takes away most of those body aches, which is a lifesaver. Other medicines that they prescribe are antidepressants, like Cymbalta, Savella, sometimes even Prozac. Personally, I am on two of them actually. One of them I don't take very often. The other one I take every night. These antidepressants are actually made to, or they found that they actually help people sleep, as opposed to the treating depression. One of the ones I'm on is trazodone. This is what I take every night. I take one of them. It's a 50 milligram tablet, and I've noticed that it's helped me stay asleep throughout the night. Personally, it doesn't actually help me fall asleep, but the fact that I can actually sleep through the night longer is very helpful. The reason they do this is they found that when you sleep, you get into a deeper sleep, your muscles relax, and that relaxation leads to your nerves relaxing more, and you aren't in as much pain throughout the day. The other medicine they prescribed me is amitriptyline. Where does it go? There we go. Amitriptyline. They're actually only 10 milligram tablets. Oh, I'm really bad at this. Yeah. And they tell me to take one or two, depending on how it affects me. Personally, I take two when I take them. Sometimes I even go for three, just because I don't take them every night, so I have those extras for when I absolutely need it. I only use the amitriptyline when I am out of my trazodone. The amitriptyline, I notice, actually makes me more depressed throughout the day, and it doesn't help me very much to sleep, which can be a pretty big problem. As I mentioned earlier, I think in one of the other videos, when you are depressed or you have anxiety and stress, your pain levels can actually go up, which is the opposite of what we want to actually do. Not to mention, it's never a good thing to go through the day being extremely depressed. Another medicine that my doctor told me to take is melatonin. This you can actually get at any store. I think I got this one at Target or Walmart. They're, I think, around $7 to $10. These are 3 milligram tablets. And melatonin is a supplement that promotes sleep. It's supposed to help you get to sleep. Melatonin is something in your body that you're supposed to produce that actually is what helps you get to sleep, I believe. I could be wrong. But they told me to take, I think, about 10 milligrams a night. Personally, I found it didn't help me sleep at all. But it is an option for some people out there. Because with fibromyalgia, as I mentioned in the first video, it's not one particular disease. It's really just the generalization for pain, pain and fatigue. So what works for one person may not work for another. I had one lady at a support group who said that the Cymbalta worked for her, but the gabapentin, which I'm on, didn't do anything. So it really just depends on how your body reacts and what your actual pain levels are. Now, on the days that I have extreme pain levels that I can't tolerate, I have a prescription for diclofenac. And this is my life-saving pill. I take one whenever I'm in extreme pain, and it's not a noticeable change. It's a you don't get addicted to it. It's not like Vicodin or oxycodone. It's something that you won't have that craving and need for, which is why I really only take it every few days and only when I absolutely need it. When I first got diagnosed, and when I was actually looking for a diagnosis from a doctor, I went through 3 of them. I had been taking Vicodin. Where I could find it, I was taking oxycodone, and it got so bad because after the first few, you just get that body high, and I was hooked. I absolutely had to get my hands on it. So it's really nice to not have to have that internal need for it. One other thing that can help that I have, my mother actually found this. It's a peppermint powder that you put in your drink. And peppermint is supposed to have a natural healing to it. And this one, you put it in your water, and you just drink it straight up. This is a $10 container, and I think it has 40 doses or something. And I don't take it often, but it is supposed to help with pain. There are a couple other things, but I can't think of them off the top of my head, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I'll probably add more in other videos later on. So, stay informed.